You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Monday, y'all. It is your girl Diva and Knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris, where I'm always serving wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual awareness. Keep in mind, I do have two separate channels. So, for those of you who are interested in just joining the channel in which only women come together, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel, Mocha's Ladies Lounge, in which I discuss topics pertaining to women, situations surrounding women. I also do, sometimes I do my own intake on Love and Marriage Huntsville and various other reality shows over there as well. So you're welcome to subscribe there, ladies, if you feel more comfortable in a space in which only women congregate. But this is my co-ed channel for men and women, Mocha's Cafe de Paris. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to get ready to get into it, right? So, just when you thought things couldn't get no crazier, all right, we already had to go through a lot of people being in their feelings about the election, right? Nevertheless, your boy Scrappy still has not learned his lesson, okay? In case you did not know, Scrappy is now not just a father of 1, 2, or 3. He has become the father of 5 children, okay? Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Scrappy, Scrappy is one of the castmates from the show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We've witnessed throughout the years on the show, Scrappy has had multiple issues with various women, okay? And as much as I tried to, initially give Scrappy a lot of grace, because I figured, you had all kind of females, trying to take him down, drag his name through the mud, and I just felt like, the women that he was encountering, just was really trying to cloud off of him, off his name, and, basically trying to secure the bag. So I had a lot of empathy in initial beginning for Scrappy, okay? But after he pulled this recent stunt, I'm like, you know what? Scrappy is his own problem. He lacks discretion, and as we go into the story, you're going to see exactly where I'm coming from. So, Scrappy is the father of 5 children, having his first daughter, Imani, which is an adult, with Erica Dixon. Then he managed to get married to Bambi and have 3 children from her. Now he has a 5th on the way from another woman in whom he was not even in a relationship with. He was not even married to, but simply because he met her through a reality show and actually got her pregnant through a threesome. Yes, y'all heard me correctly. He knocked this chick up, which is go by the name of Shakira, through a threesome. Now, one would think, right, you have a lot of these, guys on YouTube who have all these podcast channels. We got the Kevin Samuelites who have been educating these men about making better decisions with the type of women they choose, about being more mindful as to where they place their penis. Yet, there are just those few that are still not woke, and they still lack discretion, and you would think by now, with all of the knowledge that's out there, that men would be more careful. Now, Scrappy has complained for years and years and years about women not being true to him. He has complained about child support. Erica Dixon, his first baby mama, not receiving payments on time, going for months, not receiving any payments for his oldest daughter. Bambi complaining, his wife, also that she wasn't getting the financial support she needed from Scrappy, not just as a father, but also as a husband. Going 50 and 50 on bills, which, I'm from the old school, I don't believe in that, but everybody's different. This is that new modern dating era, so you got a lot of men acting like women, and you got a lot of women acting masculine like men. So all the rules, you know what I'm saying, have been broken pretty much, right? So this has become an ongoing pattern. Anytime a man keeps picking up women and every woman has some type of complaint, after a while, as a man, you have to look at yourself. That's no different than a woman who's constantly complaining about how all men are no good and yet she cannot maintain any relationships. Sis, something's wrong. You can't keep no man. Something's wrong with you. And that's how I look at it with Scrappy. Scrappy, after this last move that he made impregnating his broad through a threesome, I totally lost respect for Scrappy, because one would have thought at the age of 40, you would know better by now. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that he has not had the best of outcomes in relationships with women, he would be more careful. You would think he would be more wise by now. But listen, I'm going to play some snippets, right? To kind of give y'all a breakdown as to how this fifth child came about, this third baby mama. That way y'all can kind of have some clarity as to how this came about, right? So we're going to get ready to get into it. So I'm going to play the first video as to the reality show and how he met the fifth baby mama. I'm sorry, the fourth baby mama. Lord. The third baby mama, okay? All right. He has 4 kids and 3 baby mamas. All right. So there's a lot going on. My apologies, right? This explains how he met the 4th baby mama through a reality show in which him and Chaotic did together called Pick a Side, which is supposed to be like a dating show in which, you know, they're meeting women and dating and courting them. But anyway, I'll go ahead and play that first one so y'all can kind of see what's going on here.
Yeah. I was excited. Yeah, he picked me and another person, but it was like, he picked me. I was chosen. Y'all heard what he said?
I really wanted him to pick me because I knew he was going to pick me over Shakira. But he just couldn't let her down. And I couldn't imagine a better, like, little sister wife. So.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Big Scrap, you know what I'm saying? Not the little one. You know what I'm saying? With the 2 sister wives right there, you know what I'm saying? New booty, big eyes, you know what I'm saying? We saving lives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all, this goes to show y'all the mindset of a lot of these modern-minded black women today. The both of them had no problem with choosing each other as sister wives in order to be in the company of Scrappy. So this already shows you this was a recipe for disaster from the very beginning. That one of these women was so excited about being chosen by Scrappy, a man who obviously has commitment issues, one that no woman should take serious, but she was just so ecstatic that Scrappy was so into choosing her, not realizing that you're not really getting a prize. Scrappy does not stick with women. He does not commit to women. So any woman who thinks that Scrappy wanting her is a prize, you already felt the assignment, you feel me? So basically, that's how he met Shakira, his 4th baby mama, through the reality show him and Chaotic had together. Him and Chaotic are no longer friends, by the way. Scrappy falls out with anybody who gets close to him. He just has a history of not being able to maintain friendships, relationships, or marriage. He has fallen out with just about every friend and every relationship he has had, right? Now, I'm going to go to this other blogger. I like the way she kind of explains it a little bit more thoroughly as well. So we're going to check her out and let her give us some clarity on it.
Where Scrappy got this new baby?
Yeah.
I see that some of y'all is confused about where Scrappy got this new baby mama from. So let me just remind y'all, or just tell y'all the story. Anyway, Scrappy and Chaotic, y'all remember they had a reality thing going on another platform. But anyway, what it is one of the females is supposed to win a date with Scrappy, get to know Scrappy, yada yada. And no, she's not the one that won. Here's the story. The young lady said, that allegedly her and Scrappy was having a night out, a fun night, okay? But Scrappy allegedly wanted a threesome. Y'all see where this is going? Scrappy wanted a threesome, so she called her friend. She called her best friend. But anyway, the friends showed up and they do what they do. You know, they grown. They do what they do. But later on, a couple of weeks or maybe a month, I don't know. But anyway, the friend eventually called and tells her, hey, guess what? You remember that threesome? I'm pregnant. So yes, the friend is the one that's pregnant. Allegedly, Scrappy was upset and was like, hey, y'all set me up. She need to, handle it. But the girl decided she was going to have a baby. So anyway, here it is. Fast forward. This is the baby shower. Now, I don't know if they're going to make this a part of the show. I don't know if he's just there because he's going to be in his kid's life. I don't know what the situation is, but yes, she was not originally the girl that was supposed to get with Scrappy. She was called in to be a third party in a threesome, allegedly, and here comes the baby mama. I see that some of y'all is confused about where Scrappy got this.
All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, right, basically it was a reality show, and he linked up with two of these ladies, and in the midst of that, having that threesome, he knocks up one of his contestants. And, the sad part is he's actually celebrating it. He attended the baby shower, the festivities. So I'll
For being here, shout out to Lady
Congratulations, Scrappy.
For being here, we came all the way from Atlanta. You have a lot of things to do. A lot of different places, but it truly is.
So as y'all can see, Scrappy is very proud to have his fourth child on the way from a third baby mama. And he does not appear to be ashamed. He does not appear to be embarrassed by it or bothered by it, Nevertheless, you know what I mean? I would say this, he's man enough to stand up and show his support. But I really believe this is going to come back and bite Scrappy in the worst way. Anytime you have men who sling around ding-a-ling, who do a lot of ding-a-ling swinging, and they're not selective about the women and whom they choose to sling peen with, and they're not using protection, they're not protecting their prized possession, which is their penis, the chances, the liability becomes even higher for them. Because when you're not selective about whom you give access to your penis to, you can most likely pick up anything. And the decision that Scrappy made was very reckless. It was very reckless, because the last thing you want to do is not use protection in a threesome. He could have possibly knocked up both women at the same time. That's just nasty work. You feel me? This wasn't, his girlfriend, his woman, his wife, somebody he was in a relationship with. This was simply a threesome. And let me tell you, Scrappy has complained numerous times about how no good women are, how destructive women are, how complicated women are, how difficult women really are. But yet, Scrappy puts himself in his position. And listen, you have a lot of brothers who do this. They would get on these podcasts, they would get on these reality shows, they would get on these radio stations and bitch and complain about how greedy women are, how selfish women are, how women always using men to secure the bag, how black women don't want to see a black man be successful. They will say all of these things, right? And not to say that it does not bring some truth, but the thing is, you put yourself in these type of situations in which a woman can ruin you. Because the truth is, you don't know this brought from Adam. Now, it's cute and it's fun and games right now, but mark my word, this chick is going to give him hell. Child support is already at an all-time high. Okay? You have 3 children from your last marriage. And your last wife, Bambi, kept complaining about how Scrappy always wanted to do the bare minimum. You know, he never wanted to do more than he could possibly do. You know, and you got some dudes that are like that. You know what I mean? And I won't discredit all men, because you have a lot of men out there who believe in family, who take their father duties seriously. Not all men out here slinging peen. You got a lot of men that are getting wise and are understanding that, you know, reckless decisions with their penis causes them a lifetime of misery. You know, you're talking about years of child support. Not only that, right? Women can be very vindictive. The system already favors women. I'm talking about these family courts. I'm talking about, you know, family, these family court services. You know, the court systems are very biased. They don't look out for the best interests of the child. They look out for the best interests of the mother. Scrappy knows this, right? Hell, he's only been through this, what, 2 times already? He went through it with his oldest daughter, Amani, who's 19, 20. She's grown now. But he went through years of that with her mother, Erica. Now, after that, he marries. And before he could really put a lot of time into his marriage, getting to really see Bambi for the type of wife she really would be for him, he invests 3 children and a 5-year marriage, which means basically, hell, she got pregnant back to back to back. You know what I mean? Cool. I mean, I can't knock that. I mean, I was his wife. You know what I mean? But to go through all of that, y'all got to realize Scrappy is 40 years old. When I see men like Scrappy, Cam Newton, and Nick Cannon making these type of decisions at this age, it's very disheartening. You know what I mean? Because, listen, the world already gives black men a hard time. They don't have a lot of grace for black men. So anytime a man puts himself in a situation in which he's adding a lot of unnecessary extra responsibilities to his life, he becomes bitter. I guarantee you, after all this is said and done, Scrappy is going to become a very bitter brother. I cannot name on my fingers how many times we all know men who have gotten themselves in this type of situation only to turn around and despise women. Okay, despise the court systems. Y'all should already know how this works by now. You should already know, as a black man, when you go around here knocking up multiple women, doesn't matter her race. I don't care if you got white baby mamas, black baby mamas, Puerto Rican baby mamas, whatever the case is. When you go around knocking up multiple women, all this does is add a lot of unnecessary chaos in your life. Does Scrappy not realize he has 3 women? More so 2 now because Erica's daughter is grown. But it doesn't matter how old your child gets, you're never going to stop being a father. So, nevertheless, does Scrappy not realize he's just signed up for years of headaches? Anything he does now, anytime these women find out he's making some extra money, anytime he's posting on Instagram or social media, he got a new car, he got a new home, or he decides to get in a new relationship, my heart goes out to that woman, because now it's going to be a woman whom he eventually may decide to settle down with, right? But she's going to have to deal with 3 of his baby mamas. And you got some dudes that do this. They want to settle down 4, 5, 6, 7 baby mamas later. Now they want a wife. And the funny part is they don't want to wife the woman whom they have their children from. Most of the time, they end up marrying a whole nother female who didn't even have a child. Or they may have a child later on down the line. But this man is going to have a lot of headaches. You know, these women are going to be going back and forth to child support, asking for an increase anytime they feel this man is holding out on him, or holding out on them, or making some extra bread, or got some other business opportunities. It's going to happen. Scrappy is not a man that really values responsibilities. Now, I'm not going to say he's a 100% ain't shit father. I'm not going to totally discredit him, but Scrappy don't like to really deal with a lot. When the heat get hot, he dips, he leaves, he crashes out. You know, Scrappy don't like a lot of pressure. He has proven that. He don't like when there's too much expected out of him. And you have some men that are like that. You have some men that are fine dealing with women, being with women, having sex with multiple women, but when it comes to a woman asking too much or expecting too much in return, they're ready to flee the scene. You feel me? So Scrappy has to understand he has signed himself up for a lifetime of headaches. You know, that's what these females do now. They are looking for a come up. They are looking for someone that's going to introduce them to the good life. Now, I'm not going to say none of these women got their own skills and they don't have their own things going for them. From my understanding, Shakira is a hairstylist. She is her own entrepreneur. Erica is as well. Bambi has her own thing going with her children's books and stuff like that. But just because a woman makes money, it does not mean she's not going to try to take you for everything you have. I don't know why women are saying, oh, when she makes her own money, she don't need him. That's bull crap. Just because a woman makes money, it doesn't make her less exempt from being a gold digger compared to a woman who's not working at all, not making no money. Okay, so y'all can miss me with that. A woman being independent, that does not mean she does not want to take a man to the cleaners. She's not capable of doing that. Okay, so I won't be surprised if a couple of months down the line, this same broad don't turn around and take Scrappy to court trying to take him for everything he has. That is what these women do now. It's all about survival for these women, and they've been doing it for years, but the womb hustling is at an all-time high. These women know that once they get pregnant from you, that's an 18-year bid. That's 18 years of security, of income they know that they're going to get. They ain't got to fight for it. They ain't got to work for it. They know it's coming based off the merit that they have a child. But what she's going to find out is that, you know, your child is just going to be another added child to the equation. Scrappy already has children. So you're not the first one to have something that he already did not have, you know, and that's the thing. You have a lot of women that don't mind having children from a man who already has multiple children from previous relationships. Me, I think that's one of the most dumbest things any woman can do, is put herself in a position in which you become an additional baby mama. But at the end of the day, it's all about these women securing the bag and securing a future. And it is men like Scrappy who's going to end up getting on one of these podcasts. He's going to start red pill raging about all women want is money. All women want to do is make a man's life complicated. You know what I'm saying? You know, these women, they just want to, you know what I'm saying, see a black man fail. They don't want to see a black man successful. They don't want to see a black man win. You know what I'm saying? You know, they hate to see a brother do well. They always trying to bring a black man down. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to mind their biz naive. You feel me? And I'm just a black man trying to win, trying to be successful. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what they will flip their bad choices and say that black women don't want to see them win. Black women don't want to see them successful. Why put yourself in a situation in which you give these type of women an advantage to ruin your life, to make things complicated for you? This is more child support, more drama, more headaches. His baby mamas, they already don't get along. Erica and Bambi don't see eye to eye. They don't like each other. Now, there's going to be a third one. 9 times out of 10, they not going to be fond of her either. Because it's just something about women, you know, when they all have a child from the same man, it's automatically that type of jealousy, that resentment, it's egos. It's a whole lot of, you know, fugazi. You get what I'm saying? But leave your opinion below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation here. Do y'all think Scrappy made a wise decision by impregnating a third baby mama through a threesome? Do you think that is going to come back and haunt him sooner than later? You know what I mean? Or do you think that, you know, hey, it's a man's world. Scrappy just doing what a man gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, leave your opinion below. Let me know what y'all think about this. Men, yo, I cannot tell y'all. I cannot stress this more than enough. Your penis is your prized possession. Protect it at all times, man. You got some ruthless, beastie-ass broads out here that are trying to secure the bag, you know what I'm saying, off of your sack. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that, y'all. Hit that like button before you leave. If you haven't already, subscribe to Mocha's Cafe de Paris, one of the most non-biased channels in which I go in on black men and black women. Anyway, y'all, it's been real. Talk to y'all later. Until then, take care.